Captain America versus Spider-Man isn't even a close fight. I know some people like to bring up Iron Man and argue that if Steve Rogers truly wanted to take Peter Parker down, he could have.
Trust me, kid. If Cap wanted to lay you out, he would have.
But that simply isn't true. The gap in raw strength between Spider-Man and Captain America is enormous, so large that comparing them is like putting a newborn next to a professional powerlifter. To put it in perspective, Steve Rogers operates at only 2% of Spider-Man full strength. That might sound like an exaggeration, until you look at the facts. In the MCU, Captain America's greatest strength feat is holding a helicopter from taking off. Impressive, yes, but Spider-Man once held a ferry together, a massive vessel filled with hundreds of cars and passengers. At just 15 years old, Peter Parker lifted an entire collapsed building off himself. He's effortlessly stopped speeding vehicles, and he does these things without breaking a sweat. Now, some people point to Captain America Civil War and claim that Cap won their fight. He didn't. Spider-Man wasn't even trying. Tony Stark specifically told Peter to web him up, not to fight seriously. Peter was clearly holding back, and on that very same day, he incapacitated another super soldier, Bucky Barnes, with ease. Let's talk durability. Captain America is tough, no question. But compared to Spider-Man, the difference is almost laughable. Cap was visibly hurt by a toned-down repulsor blast from Iron Man. Spider-Man, on the other hand, survived being hit by a car, having a building collapse on him, and getting slammed by a bullet train. He routinely tanks hits from Green Goblin, a villain who is unquestionably stronger than Captain America. Spider-Man often looks weaker because he's always holding back. Captain America, however, is always fighting at his absolute limit. If Peter Parker truly stopped restraining himself, he could punch straight through Steve Rogers, and there's nothing Captain America could do to stop it. So what do you think? Does Steve Rogers stand a real chance against Spider-Man? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe.